It's the Daily Doug.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Daily Doug. Thanks for being with me today. My friends, today is a Friday. That means we have made it to the end of yet another week, and boy do I have a Masterpiece Friday for y'all. Now, it's not going to be a Masterpiece Friday like many of our viewers are accustomed. I am not diving into a new song for me. Right? A song that all of y'all know that I've never heard before, maybe a longer tune, maybe half of an album. That's what we do normally on Fridays, and I give you my first time reaction, some analysis, and then we move on and we keep doing it next week and I learn a new piece, right? Well, that's not what I am up to today, and I'm actually really happy about it. Can you tell, y'all? It's a new music Friday, and I am really pumped because it's not just any new music, y'all. Music from one of my favorite bands, Big Big Train. They have some new music out today, and we are going to listen, and it's going to be great. So stick around for some brand new music from Big Train. I wouldn't leave you with just that, y'all, on a big day like this. I have some extra stuff as well. So stick around after we listen to Big Big Train. I am going to be sharing music from 6 different bands that I have come to know specifically via Helvering's Army, Daily Doug community, especially our Council of Dougs over on Patreon. They have been sharing some wonderful music with me in our Doug on Demand series that we do, and that's a series where we gather our patrons. We put the names of the people that are there in the wheel. We spin the wheel, and if it lands on your name, I'm reacting immediately to a piece that you want me to hear. And a lot of times our patrons are bringing us some music that is from a band that is under the radar, that not many people know about. And in recent years, as I've been hearing all of this great music here on the Daily Doug, I keep hearing around that, there's no new good music, or today's music is crap compared to the old stuff. Well, friends, I am here to say nay. Nay to that idea. My friends, there's a great wealth of music, some wonderful music that is being composed and performed around the world today in the now times, y'all. It's just harder to find these days. Distribution has become so decentralized, and it's kind of every band for themselves, and it's kind of a sea of, I don't know where to go for the great new stuff. Where do I go? Well, friends, stay tuned for some specific recommendations from me via the members of our community. I got some good stuff for you, my friends. But first, we need to check out our friends in Big Big Train, y'all. They are out with this new song, and I'm really pumped for it. So they have been teasing this new release for the last few weeks on their social media, and they are out today. The song is called The Artist. That is the first single from their upcoming 16th studio album, which is going to be called Woodcut. We get the name of the album, friends, and we get the release date. The entire album will be released on February 6, 2026. So not too long, a few months. And this will be, y'all, it's so awesome. As I was reading in today, this will mark the first time the band's been a band for 35 years now. This is their 16th album, and this will be the first time that they are releasing a full-length conceptual piece. That is right, my friends. We are getting a concept album. Woodcut from Big Big Train is going to be a concept album, a continuous narrative that, from what the band has said, it explores creativity, sacrifice, and the thin line between inspiration and madness. So they did release a short introductory piece that featured a printing press right? And that is actually how the album opens. It's about a minute long, only 1 minute long little piece. It's a track called Inkwell Black, and it's a lovely little intimate piece. It features some strings and a solo clarinet to set the stage. And then the artist comes next, y'all. It's the second track on the album, and this is the song that introduces us to this story. And we get an accompanying video with some animation. And the people that have created the video is called Crystal Spotlight. So I am eager. Of course I'm eager, but I'm really eager to see the video because, friends, I got to hear a sneak peek of the single a little bit earlier, and it's wonderful, but I have not yet seen the video for this. So that's what I'm going to experience live with all of you. We've got Alberto Bravin on lead vocals, guitar, and keyboards. Nick DiVirgilio is on drums, percussion, 12-string acoustic guitar, and some vocals. Oscar Holdorf is on keyboards and vocals. Claire Lindley is on violin, acoustic guitar, and vocals. Paul Mitchell, now a new member of the band, is on trumpet, piccolo trumpet, and vocals. Richard Schoblum is on guitars, keyboards, and vocals. And Gregory Spotten on bass pedals, 12-string acoustic guitar, mellotron, and vocals. A great band with lots of different color, and I know that y'all are going to like this. Get ready. Let's do it. This is the artist from Big Big Train. Here we go. Love how they got a flute in there. A little homage to David, right? Former lead singer. Meanwhile, this is looking really cool. Creating. That's cool. Half a lifetime's work and not that much to show. As we meet our artist. Searching for perfection. Cool little bass line. So he carves. He makes art out of carving wood. To carve 1,000 birds and never hear them sing. I think they're in B minor here, y'all. Who'd have thought creation would take so much away? Who would have thought creation would take so much away? Creating is a difficult process, y'all. Woo! Okay. Dreams slowly burn and turn into ash. 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep showing up. Okay. There's our artist. The choice played, dreams manifest, glory displayed. Alberto's vocals are great. There's the ensemble. Six. 6 plus 5. 4, 5. If I walk away, I'll always wonder. Just contemplating where to go next. Right in the air. Woo! He's on a journey here. Woo! This is awesome! Organ! Unbelievable. It sounds so great, y'all. Okay, so where's our artist? There's our introduction to Paul's trumpet. So there's 6 to 7 to 1. Flat 2. Regular 2 to flat 2. Now they're just in A. Not in B anymore. So never mind what I'm saying, y'all. And an arrival point. And the story continues from there. We get to take the journey with our artist. There it is. That's the cover of the album. I would play it again, y'all, right away. But I have other things to get to. I'm going to be playing that a lot. Exceeds expectations. Friends, they're back. It sounds wonderful, doesn't it? Great vocals. The guitar's in there. They had the organ in there. They had the awesome bass line in there. The ensemble voices. They've got a little bit of the flute at the beginning. They've got the trumpet in there. They've got the it's unbelievable what these musicians are able to accomplish when they all get together and they put all of their disparate energy and their experiences together, and they come up with these wonderful, wonderful pieces. Is part of the reason why I absolutely love this band. Y'all, if you love progressive rock music, you gotta love Big Big Train. So our bassist and co-founder of the band, Greg Spotten, says this about our story here. He says, Woodcut tells the story of a character that we call the artist, who is struggling with his creativity and with life. One day, he is able to fashion a woodcut which he considers to be beautiful and different. Maybe it's a dream or maybe it's real life, but he finds himself stepping into the woodcut scene and into an alternative world. As I mentioned at the top here, it's a continuous narrative in this that where they are exploring creativity, sacrifice, and that thin line between inspiration and madness. So that's where we're going to be focusing on the mind, the creative mind of the artist, and where the story goes. Absolutely wonderful, isn't it? Wonderful, wonderful. I can't wait, friends. Absolutely can't wait for the full album. We shall. They have promised that we will hear more single releases from the album before the full album gets released. So that's good. But the full album we won't get to hear until February. So Christmas will come late this year for Big Big Train fans. But how about a lovely opening present, right? The artist. I absolutely love that. So congratulations, Big Big Train. That was absolutely wonderful. Really, really, really wonderful. So here's what else I need to do, y'all. We're not done. We're not done. I want to share some more music with you. We're having a good time today. I'm in a good mood. I've been thinking about this for several weeks, about how to do this, what to call it, if anything, but we've been doing these Doug on Demand sessions. We actually, since the beginning of the Patreon, we've been doing Zoom sessions with our top tier patrons to chat with them, to get to know them, to become friends, to share our thoughts on music and thoughts on where the channel's going, all of that. And it's been really wonderful. But at some point we were like, we just need to hang out and listen to more music together. You know, we love chit-chatting, but we want to listen to some music together. So we created this second vehicle for us to meet, and we call it Doug on Demand. And it's where we gather our top tier patrons and we put all of the names in the wheel and we spin the wheel. And if it comes on your name, hey, what song do you have for us today? And we play the song right then. And we are typically online for a couple of hours and we listen to 10, 12 songs, depending on how long they are. And it's an absolutely lovely experience. It really, really is. And it's become very special because the folks in the community have begun not just to think about, we need to let Doug know about these bands. We need to let the other people in the community know about these bands that I've heard and I really like, but they might not be as well known as we would like, and not many people know about them. So we end up getting these diamonds in the rough during these Doug on Demand sessions. And I keep going, I need to let people know who these bands are and to share them on the channel. That's what I'm up to today, friends. So I'm not going to be sharing the entirety of these 6 songs. I'm just going to be playing some clips to introduce all of us to these bands. Some of you may know these bands. If you do, wonderful. If you don't, then come with us on a journey of discovery. Okay? Let's start with our friend Fluff Pigeon, who is one of our patrons, and Fluff Pigeon has played music from a band called Enoch Root a couple of times in our Doug on Demands. I'm going to play a song called The Scavenger from them. They are a prog rock band from the New York area. And this is the first song from their first album, which was called Delusion. It came out in 2023, and they say that Delusion is the story of a man whose fate was decided for him before he ever had a chance to change it himself. Cool. So I'm going to start about 2/3 of the way through this, and let's hear some sounds from Enoch Root. This is the Scavenger. Here we go. They are influenced by some of these same prog rock bands that we've been featuring on the channel. And I wanted to start with this section because it brings down the temperature a little bit, and then they're going to ramp back up. T to do. Reminds me a little bit of Haken. Actually, his voice reminds me a little bit of Ross's. And I love Haken. Y'all, this was released 2 years ago. It only has 1.4 thousand views on YouTube. Not enough people know about these guys. Lovely chords, lovely singing, and that's the end of that tune. Yeah, so there you go, friends. Another one that I want to get to. This is fun, right? So that was Enoch Root from New York. Our friend Jim recently played us music from a band called Temic or Temic. I'm not sure exactly the pronunciation. It's Temic, and their song Motholla is a single from their debut album, which was also released back in 2023. It's an all-star international prog metal band, y'all. Diego Tejeda, formerly of Haken, he's played with Devin Townsend, is in it. Frederick Klemp is in it. Eric Gillette of the Neil Morse Band, he's played with Mike Portnoy. He's in the band. Simon Sadness of The Shining, Archetype, he's in the band, and this is the official video for this particular tune, and it's a little proggy, it's a little metally, and I thought these guys really rock. So let's listen to this one. This is Motholla from Temic. Here we go. Yeah. Woo. 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 5. Where they are is beautiful. So we started at the beginning of this one. bass buildup. Nice. Settles into this halftime feel. Again, interesting harmonies, bringing the prog into this metal sound. Nice. Isn't that great? Big chorus. Epic sound. Awesome. I'm going to keep on moving, friends. But that's a little bit from Temic, y'all, in the song Motholla. That's got a few more views. That's got 39,000 views from 2 years ago. But if you haven't heard of Temic, you're welcome, y'all. That's some good stuff right there. And so thanks to Jim for playing that one for us. I'm going to move on to the next one, friends. Our friend Jeff, he played music from a band called Astroweed. And it got my attention. So this is a band that is self-described as an instrumental stoner band. They are from Paris, France, and they were founded in 2022. We're going to hear a song, the song that Jim played for us. It's called Caveman Walking, and it's from their album Chaotica. And I have actually the entire album is on YouTube, and this one is about 56 minutes into the album, and we're going to pick it up as it starts. So this is Caveman Walking from Astroweed. Here we go. Yeah, the end of one song into a new one. Okay. Y'all. That's some good stuff. It's good slow jam. And you know, they described themselves as a stoner band. I'll play along. So if you just need a band to chill with, grab a few smokes with, generally have a good time with, Astroweed, never heard of them. Our friend Jeff played them for us. This is cool, right? Awesome stuff. I can't wait to listen to the entire album. Awesome. I'm going to keep moving, friends. So that's a little bit of Astroweed, courtesy of our friend Jeff. Thank you, Jeff. Our friend Adrian. This is a good one, y'all. Adrian played us music from a band called Fractal. Now, I was really taken by this one. They are a San Jose based band. They formed in 2000. They released a couple of albums. They went on hiatus and they're back this year. and they have a song that's relatively new. Actually, the video for this song, which uses some fractal imaging, I think, it was just released about a month ago. Friends, they have less than 1,000 views on this. These guys deserve some more views on this. It's a song called Ice Minor, and it's got a little sci-fi premise, y'all. It's a song about mining ice on the moon in 2049. And I'm going to pick this one up about halfway into it, and we're going to listen to the end. So this is Ice Minor by Fractal. Here we go. And 9, 6, 5. It might be just 5 plus 4, or sometimes it's 5 and sometimes it's 9. We're zooming in. Reminds me of some Steven Wilson vibes a little bit. Kind of that atmospheric prog. Turns major. Nice. Eight, 9, or maybe I was off by 1. It's a great sound, isn't it?
In the glassy seas, a hollow promise that is passed from father to son.
Just a beautiful soundscape.
Ice Minor, 2049.
Ice Minor performed by Fractal. This is cool, isn't it? Good on you, Josh. Nice. Good on you, Nick. Jim, Paul, and Brett. That's cool, isn't it? That's really, really cool. So, yeah, that's the type of stuff that I'm talking about. Friends, we're hanging out with the Council of Dougs on a Zoom, and here comes Adrian with a song on YouTube that's got literally less than 500 views. And I'm like, okay. And then it just wows my socks off. It's really great stuff. And the first thing that I'm thinking is that more people need to know about this. So that is why I'm doing this, my friends. Fractal, look them up. I really enjoyed their stuff. So I've got a few more for you. I'm having fun on this Friday. Our friend Andrew Andrew has played us some music from a few bands that I've gotten to know. But the latest one, we're going to hear some electronic music, friends. This is from composer Brian Transeau, known as BT. And the song is called the Antikythera Mechanism. It's from the album This Binary Universe. And this is a bit older. It came out in 2006, y'all. And one of the things that Andrew mentioned that I found fascinating was that the album makes extensive use of something called circuit bending, which consists of intentionally miswiring and short-circuiting stuff like keyboards and children's toys to obtain some interesting sequences and sounds and blips and blobs, and then those get processed, and he says time corrected so that they can be used as sounds that fit into the instrumental texture of what he's doing. And when I heard this on a Doug on Demand, now about maybe a month ago, I shared this one with our friend John, who is quite into electronic music. He had not yet heard this one, and he absolutely loved it too. Y'all, this one just exported me into the nether regions when I heard it. It was absolutely incredible. It's about a 10-minute track, and I'm going to come into it here at about the 6-minute mark and share some of my favorite sounds from this particular track. This is BT with the Antikythera Mechanism. Here we go. So those sounds that we're hearing, that's part of that circuit bending stuff. But it's got orchestral stuff behind it. That reminds me of the Rite of Spring a bit. Nice! 6, 7. Isn't it cool? Just sounds incredible. Offbeats, right? Could be a movie score, right? Right up the scale, and then down. Re, me, do. It's just great, right? And this one was posted to YouTube 4 years ago. It's got less than 2,000 views, y'all. Give BT, give Brian some love here. If you're into electronic music, I'm just getting... I mean, I've gotten my feet wet, and I'm more into it than I used to be. But I'm still really a newbie with electronic music. But this just fascinates me. Okay, I'm gonna stop that for now and let y'all go and explore a little bit more about Brian and BT. That was wonderful. Thank you, Andrew, for playing that for us. That was really wonderful. So, friends, I've got one more. Last but definitely not least, this is a band that actually has a lot more subscribers and notoriety than the other 5 that I've mentioned so far. But I would be remiss if I did not share with y'all the music of Larkin Poe. Our friend Margaret has been sharing their music with me for quite some time, more than a year now. and I follow this band on their socials. I really dig their music. I've got multiple albums from them. They are a rock band from northern Georgia, and they are led by Rebecca and Megan Lovell, who just happen to be sisters, y'all. And back in June, Margaret played for us a cover of them singing Within You and Without You by the Beatles from Sgt. Pepper's, right? And they posted it to their YouTube. And this was all the way back in 2017 that they posted this. And I was absolutely floored by it because, you know, I'm a big fan of George. George is my favorite Beatle, and George was the only Beatle that played on this album or on this song originally. And the way that they are performing this, no auto-tune, just a homemade video, just took my breath away. So I'm going to pop into this as they're into it a little bit, and I'll share a few sounds from this one. Here's Larkin Poe with Within You and Without You by the Beatles.
We were talking about the love we all could share when we finally to try our best to hold it there with our love, we could save the world if we only knew. Try to realize it's all within yourself. No one else can make you change.
Just hanging out in a room.
To see you're really only very small and life goes on within you.
I was just really taken by their synergy, by the way they felt the melody just together. And the way that they're inflecting it, it's like they're sisters, you know? The tuning is impeccable. Wonderful, wonderful. So that's a little taste of what these gals can do. And I've got to share with you more from this particular band because, I mean, that's them just hanging out, just chilling in a room and doing a great cover of a Beatles classic, right? But their live performances, I've seen clips of their live performances all over their social media, and I found this kick-ass live video on their YouTube channel. They are ending their set here with a song called Bolt Cutters and the Family Name, which is from their album Blood Harmony. I have that album. It's a great album. And I also have their newest album, which is called Bloom, which came out this year. So you should check that one out as well. But this song is called Bolt Cutters and the Family Name, and it's from their album Blood Harmony. And this is them playing it live here. And this was posted about a year ago.
Bolt cutters and the family name.
I mean,
Bush killer, self-proclaimed. I got steel toes, gone new. Got a big green light and
take my money, right?
high speed going nowhere fast. Into the head of the backlash. I talk a big game. Karaoke, $2 to my name in my hip pocket. You can take me out of the fight. You can take me out of the fight, but you can't take the fight out of me. Hey!
It's just great rock and roll, isn't it? And like I said, more people know of Larkin Poe than of the bands I think that I've shared here. But this is one of the biggest finds for me over the last year and a half. I've loved listening to their music. I have yet to include them on the channel. So welcome to the Daily Doug, Larkin Poe. We'll get to more from this band on the channel, y'all. I'm not gonna try to take the fight out of you. Y'all look like you can kick some ass. Down, down, down. Nice. I'm gonna let them keep rocking, y'all, and I'll let you spend some time with Larkin Poe on your own time. I hope that was fun for y'all. It was definitely fun for me. It's great when I get to receive these wonderful notes from people around the world that say, Doug, here's a band, here's a musician that I've been loving for a long, long time. You've got to hear this. They want to share music with me. It's a wonderful thing. You know, I feel humbled by it. I feel thankful that y'all would think of me and enough to write. You know, the problem is there's a lot of you. It's a good problem to have. And I've been racking my brain with just, okay, how do I not go so fast that the videos just climb on top of the other, but keep getting to all the music that I want to get to. There's these great tentpole bands that I am working my way through their discography, but I also want to be mindful of all these other deserving musicians that need to have their day in the sun as well. And so that's what I was up to today. We heard music from Larkin Poe. We heard music from BT. We heard music from a band called Fractal. We heard music from Astroweed, from Temic, and from Enoch Root. And all of those have been introduced to me specifically by friends of ours in our Daily Doug community via our Patreon and Discord. We have a music bot on our Discord, and it's basically, hey, you want to just chill and listen to tunes, spin tunes for each other? Let's gather and spin tunes. We do it all the time, and it's wonderful. I've learned a great amount about the people that are in our community. You can learn a lot about a person by the music that they want to play for you, you know? And I've learned a lot of about new musicians, to me, sounds that I would not have known about because I don't know where to look, right? So it's the person-to-person suggestion and sharing that does the trick. But the main thing, y'all, the main thing that I want to circle back to, it's a big train Friday, my friends. We started out with new music from Big Train. They are out with their first single from their upcoming album called Woodcut. The new single is called The Artist. It is out today, and we listened to all of that one. And I was very happy to wear my Big Train shirt today and to revel and celebrate in the new music that they are sharing with their fans around the world. And I wanted to make sure that I got it on the channel immediately. And that means today. And so I'm glad that you've been here for this episode. Share it with your friends, y'all. Let them know about this music. And if you've got some diamonds in the rough in your own playlists, share them with your friends, share them with me, and I'll do my best to get to them, and maybe they'll end up on a Daily Doug episode before too long, y'all. Well, this has been fun, a lovely Friday episode, and that's going to do it for me and this today and this week, my friends. I thank you very much for hanging out with me. We will see you next time on another edition of the Daily Doug.
It's the Daily Doug. Welcome to the Daily Doug. The Daily